Well, here I am watching CNN's political presidential debate, which has just finished, as well as, uh, lo and behold, as soon as the debate finished, I saw an Obama campaign. Let me see. Obama's campaign was the one about healthcare. He presented both extremes, one with higher taxes, the other one focused on not enough regulation. He found the middle of the road in which he did not even increase taxes at all, contrary to what McCain was saying all along. Once again, this leads me to believe that McCain is a big fat liar, and this further makes me lose confidence in him. Okay, I was already. My advice to McCain and to Palin: give up. But you're in your right to continue your campaign. But if I were you, I would just give up. Because first, instead of making me trust you more, instead of becoming more trustworthy, every time you go up in your debates, I further lose my trust in your party. And you push me further towards Obama. As always, I compiled a list of notes: one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages worth of McCain screw ups and a few Obama strengths in the debate. I don't know how so many people make the serious mistake of thinking that McCain could have won. He still did terrible in this debate. First thing, as I mentioned, McCain made a big deal about, he said, "Oh, I know how to get Americans' trust back." Oh, really? Then why is this American losing trust in you every time you open your mouth? Duh, you do not know how to get my trust, and as well as many millions of Americans as well. The polls show it. You are losing, McCain. If you really knew how to get the public's trust, you would be ahead of the poll, and you are not. Once again, you're a liar. You're too proud of yourself bragging about what you claim you can do, but the facts speak for themselves. There is a saying in Spanish that roughly translated goes like this: the dog that barks the most bites the least. You're all, it goes along with well, an English version of it. You're all bark, no bite. Please. It goes on to the same thing now. It says, McCain said himself, "We need someone who America can trust, someone people identify with." Well, I for sure don't trust you, McCain. Honestly, I trust Obama more than I trust McCain. Anyway, you can vote 9 out of 10 times. Or as Obama puts it, with some pity on him on his side, 4 out of 5. Alongside with Bush, it's not trustworthy for me. Somebody who goes along with honestly, I'll even go this thing. Anybody who goes on with a Republican title cannot be trusted. The way I see it, the current economy is proof of it. All this support to the wealthy people, which Obama made a lot of comment on as well. Let's see. Further contradiction in the McCain campaign. McCain keeps bragging about how he foresaw the Fannie Mae problem. Yet, not even a month ago, he said, "Oh, the tenets of our economy are sound." There's a contradiction. If you really saw the Fannie Mae problems, you would have noticed right then and there all the crises that came about. and you would not have been making such claims. You're only going back claiming those things so like you can come out like looking all good, but it's only making you look like a loser. Because once again, facts speak for themselves, and those of us who are aware of what's going on in the news and who are following this election very closely, like myself, and anybody who's serious about this country, who really loves this country such as I do, will see right through your lies. Because we remember clearly how less than a month ago you said, "Oh, our economy is strong," and are you telling us you foresaw the Fannie Mae problem a year ago? Make up your mind. Now, you were uh, you were asked what you thought of the bailout plan. You said the rescue. Rescue for who? For America's economy? You're talking about putting America first, and yet you vote for a bailout where right away some CEOs start going for some spa treatments. $400,000 of that used on spa treatments. I guess it seemed to me like you are rescuing CEOs, not the country. You could say you put your country first. If you did, you would not have voted for this bailout. You would have placed it so that those homeowners who are losing their homes could keep them instead of supporting a bailout plan for CEOs who spend our money with their own private treatments. It's ridiculous. Okay, don't tell me you suspended the campaign to go back and make sure there was some oversight. Obviously, there was not oversight. Had there been the oversight you claim, these CEOs would not have gone to those spa treatments or wasted our money in that kind of way. Unless, of course, the oversight you established was one to protect them, which I'm inclined to believe, as a Republican that you are, and as most of us know that the Republicans side with the wealthier people, neglecting the rights of the ones who are struggling. Oversight committee. What kind of oversight? An oversight that will protect those CEOs? I'm holding you accountable, McCain. You are guilty of all the money that was spent by those CEOs. Now, you said you would suggest buying off the land loans, the bad loans, so that the people could keep their houses. Finally, a good idea. But from somebody who's making tax cuts to the wealthy and spending $10 billion in a useless war and refusing to raise taxes, where do you think you're going to get the money to buy off those bad loans? These are thousands, millions of people losing their houses daily. Um, I've heard from somebody who keeps track of the houses that are lost in just Norwalk, California and Emerald, California area. And he comes up with a list of 70 homes daily that are foreclosed. 70 homes daily. How many homes do you think those people are? And that's just in a small area, maybe what, 25 square mile area? Not even 25, more like a 15 square mile area, and it's 70 homes being lost daily. So for that you will need to have to be able to rescue all those homes. You're gonna have to have a very hefty amount of money, amount of resources, which with your financial policy I doubt you have.